Okay, that one's on a 4. Let me turn this one. There we go. There we go. This thing on? Oh, yeah, it's on. Oh, shit. Yeah, now we are live. What up, everybody? What you guys up to? You guys chilling? What do you guys think about these 3 here brands that I got in front of you? Canik, Glock, or Sig Sauer? Oh, there are 3 great choices here for everyday carry. Let's start out with this here Glock 43X. Now this 43X here is actually one of my favorites. Kind of like this little 43X. You know what? I need to go get my iPad. Let's see. Let's have this thing run for a little bit, and I will be right back. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. All right. This thing run for a second. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, my bad. What up, Johnny B? My bad. I had to step out for a second. I had to go get my iPad. How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys tuning in. So with everybody tonight. How you guys doing? Shit. God damn, I'm an idiot. I'm dropping everything. How you guys doing? You guys doing on this beautiful Saturday night? You guys like the view? What do you guys think of these 3 right here? You guys prefer Canik, Sig Sauer, or Glock? Yeah, I already know there's gonna be a lot of Sig Sauer hate because there's a lot of haters, especially on YouTube, who hate the Sig Sauer for whatever reason, which I don't give a fuck. What do you guys think? What do you think is better as an everyday carry choice? Do you guys carry either of the 3? You guys ever shot any of these 3 right here? What you guys think? Let's see. What's your guys' choice for an everyday carry? You guys even still carry 9 anymore? You guys all 40 or 45? What's your camera setup at the range? How do you get that point of view? Oh, I with my Meta Ray-Ban glasses. My Meta Ray-Ban glasses shoot all that pretty cool footage, all that point of view footage I got. It's from my Meta Ray-Ban glasses. This thing shoots some pretty good video. Some pretty smooth video. I can't wait to get to the outdoor range. Outdoor range has been closed down because it's been raining like every so often here in Texas. So I've only been able to do indoor range. But to answer that question, it's those Ray-Ban glasses. Those things are badass. And the video that it shoots is really, really clear. What about the audio? Oh, it's fucking does audio as well. So most of the time whenever I'm at the range and I'm shooting, when I'm shooting film, it's from my Ray-Ban glasses. So the audio picks up pretty well. I also got a microphone, but I don't really use it much at the range because I just got it. So yeah, everything that I'm shooting at the range is it's been on them Ray-Ban glasses, and it catches audio pretty good too, and video. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Appreciate you checking that out, Johnny B. You gonna make any new songs, Johnny B? I think you should make a song on why YouTubers hate Sig Sauer brand so much. There's a lot of them out there. A lot of Sig Sauer haters out there. I wonder why. I wonder if they have like this like vested interest in it. Wonder why. I just wonder why people would like want to kind of go out of their way and make videos, and just has me thinking on maybe some of these people have a vested interest. And I'm not talking about the little guys. I'm talking about the bigger dudes. 400? I'm too broke for that. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. But yeah, man, I do not get the Sig Sauer hate online. I don't. I really don't. And I'm starting to see like a lot of videos on why we shouldn't carry the 365 because of this, that, or the other. It sucks that these people are having such a bad experience. But out of 2 units that I've got, 2 of these here, X and XL, hadn't had 0 issues. The only issues I did have was when I was running steel case ammo. So I don't recommend steel case ammo to anybody because that shit is trash. It is garbage. Steel case ammo is a no-no, and that's for anybody listening. Don't ever run steel case ammo on any of your setups. Even if it's $10 cheaper, yeah, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna save money, I'm gonna put that towards range fees. No, 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 no. You may not have problems your first go around, but you will have problems with that steel case ammo. That is trash. It is trash. So word to the wise. It's because the first gen 320 could randomly go off. The rest of their lineup is super solid. Pretty dope, yeah. Yeah, but like, what I notice, a lot of the people who do make those type of videos, it's always secondhand info. Like those people who are making the videos, they've never really experienced that happen to them. They're just going off of videos they've seen. They're going off of other people's experience. So that's just my take on it. Well, people tend to hate guns because can't be trusted. It doesn't help when Sig tries to cover up and deny liability. True, true. Doesn't help when they say that keys get stuck in holsters, which that was kind of retarded. But I think them dumbasses are just trying to find an excuse, whether it's valid or not. I mean, shit, who wouldn't want to fucking try to find some excuse if, you know, it's like a builder, you know, building a home, then fucking come to find out that fucking tiles popping up because you're, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That doesn't make any good sense. I don't know. It just doesn't help that they just made that stupid video mentioning keys and shit like that. So I do get it, but my whole thing is that these people who are making the videos, I'm almost certain that these people have not had any of those discharges happen to them. I feel like this is coming from videos they've seen or secondhand info. That's just how I feel. I love Glocks, but Sig Sauer is good too. Just get a Glock, dude. Every striker firearm is just a couple details different. But if we're stating facts, Glock is the better, so reliable. Yeah, true. I mean, hey, your opinion is valid, right? I got both. I got 2 Sig Sauers and I have 3 Glocks. My Sig Sauers that I do have, like I was saying before, I've never had any problems with. And I've already got over 2,000 rounds on each one. No problems, no issues. The only issues I did have, and I did have issues, but that was only with running steel case ammo. But whenever it's brass, no issues. None at all. I don't see those issues that them other dudes are having with broken extractors or whatever. And I've had steel case ammo get stuck in the pipe when I've had to fucking try to rack it so many times to get it out. And I've had to finally, you know, get a rod and, you know, put it down the barrel to poke it out. So I've had an opportunity to break that extractor on this 365 on steel case ammo. So I just don't get how people are saying how those parts are just so fragile, but whatever. I'll keep going all day and all night about that shit. So what do you guys think about these 3 brands? Would you guys carry one of these as an EDC piece? Do you guys carry any of these? These are actually some of your most popular carry guns right here. Canik Mete MC9 Prime, Sig Sauer 365 XL, and your handy dandy trusty Glock 43X. Oh man, you know, I do like this 43X. I fucking love it. I really do, man. I like how it's so light, so small, so compact. And I had a pretty interesting range day today. So I have 3 different mags for my 43X. I got my PSA micro dagger mags. I've had 3 of them, right? The first one that I had, that was from the first month that they released them. The first month that they released them, I had got that batch. And for some reason, it wasn't working well. So I waited a little bit. I think I waited probably like 6 months. I waited 6 months and I got 2 more of them. So I got those 2 new PSA mags, and I don't know what the problem is, but I have issues with those PSA mags. I don't have any issues with the Shield Arms mag. So I decided just to throw my PSA mags in the trash today, man. It really disappointed me because I was really carrying them things with me. And just to know that I'm having issues with those PSA mags, it's really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. And it just reminds me to that time when I was looking at reviews of these PSA mags and how other people had almost the same issues that I had today. Pretty disappointment. How accurate are these when going akimbo? Super, super accurate, Javier. They're even more accurate than a Naruto run. So yeah, I recommend these to anybody who's looking for an EDC piece. I carry the Prime, shot over 500 rounds, no issues, and the trigger is fire. Facts, Ricky Ross. It was pretty funny today. So I'm at the range, right, and I'm going in between these two right here, right, and this trigger is very light, right? So after shooting a few hundred rounds off of the 43X, jumping over to the Canik, I hit that trigger and I'm like, oh shit. It's so light. It really surprised me. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool though, this fucking trigger. I love this trigger. What up, Mason? Appreciate you tuning in. I have a Hellcat. Only got it because I was shooting it like the dude at the Olympics. Oh shit. Can we get a desk? Can we get a desk pop? A desk pop. I don't know what that means. But yeah, like I was saying, this 43X is pretty sweet, man. But them fucking PSA mags, oh my God, drive me nuts. They really do drive me nuts. So I was really liking them. I like the way that they're made, the way that they look, how you don't have to swap out this part. Desk pop. Only OGs know about desk pop. Yeah, I'm not an OG, unfortunately. I'm only 38 years old, so I'm still kind of young. I think after 40, I can consider myself old. So yeah, I'm not no OG, yeah, Javier. Not no OG. Bonjour, Simone Bouche. But what is a desk pop though? Please elaborate. I'm not too familiar with that. Can't believe he hasn't done a desktop. So what is it, a desktop or a desk pop? EDP, Everyday Pyro. Canik is the best trigger. Glock, best reliability. Sig, probably best ergonomics. Desk pop is from a movie. Really? Let me look that up. I never heard of desk pop before. But like Javier was saying, it's because I ain't no OG. What does it mean to desk pop? Desk pop. Temporary bringing the desk to the front while keeping applications window visible. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like some computer stuff. I don't know. The other guys in the movie. It's actually really funny. All right. No, I never heard of desk pop, but oh shit, the star of the show wants to pop up right now. Don't move. I'm gonna get banned on YouTube because my dog was moving a firearm. Hey, but you know what? I think we'll be all right because it says that I can't touch firearms. It doesn't say that doesn't say my dog who carries the 43X can touch firearms. Yeah, I made a video earlier of my little dog. My little dog even carries a 43X with him. Oh, you're so mean. It just means to negatively discharge in the desk. They trick a cop to do it. Nah, Google the other guy's desk pop. Oh shit. Hey, you know what though? What I've done before, like an idiot, and I'll admit it. So I've had to replace this freezer before, right? Sorry, so you guys are gonna get the inside scoop, right? So I've actually done my own desk pop. We'll call it a freezer pop, and I have a video of it too. I'll probably post. I'll probably repost it later just for the fun of it. So I had just got my Glock 19 done from getting ported and Cerakoted, right? And I'm all chambering it, fucking around with it like an idiot, right? So check it out. I'm over here trying to make a video for Slideworks Engineering on why you should pull the trigger on getting ports. So my dumbass actually pulls the trigger and makes a hole into my freezer. Pretty funny because I had just got that freezer and it wasn't too old. So I had to go to Home Depot and go buy another one because I had done my own desk pop. So that's pretty funny though. And I happily admit that because I'm a dumbass, and I'm sure everybody's had their own accidental discharge one way or the other. Luckily, I was pointing my shit down, and it was just a property that got damaged. So that was a good learning lesson for me. Now I always double and triple check, always, because I learned my lesson, and I'm proud to admit it. I run a Glock 19 Gen 5 with a wide mag well. Zafiri precision trigger, night vision iron sights, hollow sun SCS, and rounds from Hornady Critical. Damn, with the rubber tips. I got those ones too. Damn, Alton, that's a dope ass setup. That's a really cool setup you got right there. I got one kind of similar. Maybe not as badass as yours, but I got just the regular plain Jane Glock 19 with the 407, not the 407, the 407C that's ported. So that's my little other little go-to. I love my handy dandy 19. That thing is super sweet. That's the workhorse right there. My 19. I just can't carry it all the time. Just because it's so big and I wear a lot of tighter fit clothing during this warmer weather. So yeah, that's a dope ass setup, Bolton. Fonz Blazy, what's up, bro? I'm back. I went and got the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. Oh shit, Fonz, how do you like that thing, man? How do you like your Canik, man? Does anybody else in here have this new Canik Mete MC9 Prime? How do you guys like how it shoots? Me, I fucking love it. I was doing a little head-to-head video today, or doing a little head-to-head shooting on the 43X versus the Canik, and they both shoot well. The Canik just shoots better. It really does. It really does. Maybe it's because it's a little heavier and because it has these ports. I don't know. But I had a pretty good competition against these two. And I'll happily admit that Canik really kicked ass today. Really, really did. Usually my Glocks are always just kicking ass and taking aims, but today it was Canik. Love it. Crazy trigger for reals, man. You are not kidding. I love this trigger. Like I was saying earlier, because I was shooting a bunch of the Glock before the Canik, so I probably put a few hundred rounds down, and then I switched over to the Canik, and as soon as I put my finger on the trigger, that thing went off. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot how light that trigger is, which is fucking cool. What up, Franz Jung? That's a tier 1 concealment holster with the extra mag extension attachment. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a dope ass setup you got right there. That is a dope ass setup you got, Alton. But yeah, like I was saying, had a little head-to-head going with this Canik and 43X, and yeah, I had transitioned over and put my finger on that Canik trigger, and oh shit, that thing just went off. Because these Canik triggers are just so light. So light. It's so amazing how these triggers are. I really wish Glock would have had a lighter trigger on this 43X. It really would have made for a better shooting experience. Not that it's a bad shooting experience, because I got nothing negative to say about this 43X. This thing does it all. It does it all. The only negative thing I would say about the 43X is that PSA micro dagger mags. Now those are a hit and miss, because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But these Shield Arms magazines, these things worked every single time. Every single time. Surprisingly too, because I've dropped them, I've beat them the hell up. You know, I've even like kind of popped off that piece where it's kind of loose, and that thing still works. It still works, man. That fucking Shield Arms mag is a workhorse. Really is. So I'm very glad, very confident to EDC this Shield Arms mag. Got no problem at all. I was actually kind of pissed when I was trying out that micro dagger mag, because there were times where I was EDCing the 43X and I had the micro dagger mag with me. Now just imagine if I would have got into a situation and it would have been that day where I would have had issues with that magazine. That could have been my life. So I was pretty fucking pissed today. Yeah, I was pretty pissed. And then I take out the magazine, you know, pour it upside down, and the fucking rounds just come tumbling out. Like, what the hell? I am so glad I got that on video. Now, it would have been nice if I was like this big time YouTuber, so I could just send it to PSA and be like, what's up, man? What's up with your product? But they won't listen to me because I'm just a small little piece of shit. But it was good. It was good to get that on video. It was really good. Now I'm gonna save that video, and who knows? Maybe one day if I get enough followers, I can fucking send that to PSA and be like, what's up with your product, man? You guys got some work to do. Because I know I ain't the only one. I've seen other videos from other YouTubers where, you know, they also had similar issues. So I think that PSA micro dagger mag itself, it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. Because I have seen, you know, videos of other people where they're having great experiences. I've heard, you know, just the other day, I heard another YouTuber that I followed, you know, him talking about how he has over, what, like I think over 3,000 rounds on his micro dagger with 0 issues. So yeah, it's just a hit or miss. But for me, I'm not even gonna mess around with them anymore. I've already threw away a couple, and I'm about to throw away the last one today. Proudly. What do you think about the P mags? P mags. I've had a Pro Mag 43X. I know that Pro Mag also try to give their shot at it. I've tried those Pro Mags for the 43X, which are trash as well. What's the code word for NRA clearance disclosure? What's the code word for NRA? Magpul P mags. I'm not sure if P stands for pro. Oh, the Magpul. Yeah, I've tried the Magpul. Magpul mags are good. I've tried. In fact, I have Magpul mags on my on all my ARs. I've never had any issues with Magpul brand. 3D print a switch for the Glock. I would, but I've had a lot of practice in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need my finger's like a switch itself. I'm pretty gifted. So yeah, I don't need I'm actually one of the lucky ones who doesn't need a switch, because I got them fingers. That's what comes from factory with my RXM. They aren't too bad. Oh shit, for the RXM, all right. May have to may have to get one of those because I know that can fit into my 19. Are those things all steel, like all metal? That'd be pretty fucking dope. Fucking Glock mags, plastic fucking doo-doos. They should have fucking came out with some fucking metal mags. That would have been dope. John Fisherman, what up, John Fisherman? How you doing? No, but you can get the metal frames for them. Ah, okay. All right. But if they're not, I'd rather just get one off the shelf that's already ready to go. I don't want to have to do anything else to them. Got enough Glock mags anyway, so. They are modular, so you can get the different frames. Okay. Well, then I'll take that back then, because I love modular frames. That's why I got this Sig Sauer right here, because I love how modular those frames are and how you can switch them out from plastic to metal, fucking big to small. Yeah, that's another thing that drew me to these Sig Sauers right here, is just so sweet on how you can just swap out and get you a new grip module. No background tech to change it up. So nice. Ah, shit. Yeah, I do like how that I do like that little Ruger RXM. I think it's pretty fucking sweet how they came up with a removable FCU. Pretty dope. Pretty fucking dope. It's pretty interesting now how there's just more companies who are coming out with that removable FCU. Springfield, Echelon, and even that Taurus too, that Taurus GX4. That's a removable FCU as well. You can take out that FCU and put it into like a aluminum Sharps Bros metal frame. So you can turn that little Taurus polymer frame and get you a nice metal frame for it. So it's pretty cool how these companies are starting to innovate and have those removable FCUs. I think they all got that idea from these big boys right here. The ones that everybody loves to hate, because everybody knows that we all seen that removable FCU on the Sig Sauer first. Let's not forget about that. I don't have a Glock and wanted to try something similar. It caught my eye. Yeah, man. Shit. I don't blame you, man. Because every time I go to the shop, I'm always looking at that RXM. I'm always looking at that RXM. I like that. I like the color of the grip module. I think that shit is fire. What is it, like almost like a bluish type of green or whatever? Whatever color it is, that shit is fire. I like it. Glock should have came out with some different color fucking grip modules like everybody else is. But it's alright. It's alright. I heard Gen 6 is gonna be pretty innovative. Heard Gen 6 may have that removable FCU. May. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I could be 100% wrong. So don't quote me on that. It's just some shit I heard on the interwebs. Springfield Echelon, currently my winner. All right. That's a good choice. That's a great choice. That is a great choice. Sergeant 420. Oh, shit. That's what's up. Reporting for duty, sir. Sergeant 420. That's pretty dope. Why do you like the Echelon so much? Me, I like my Canik so much because this fucking trigger, man. I can't say enough about this trigger. This trigger is butter. I love it. But no, man, back to that Springfield Echelon. When I got my Glock 45 a couple years ago, I was actually in between the Echelon and the Glock 45. And the only reason why I did not get the Echelon because it was new at the time. And I was just being like a little weenie and being paranoid and telling myself that, oh no, that system's too new. Glock is more trustworthy. So that's why I ended up going with the Glock 45. Or else I would have ended up getting the Echelon. And now I know not to make those mistakes anymore. And that's why I got this Canik Mete MC9 Prime. This shit is new. It's very new. So I got it. I didn't do that same mistake like I did during the Glock and Echelon time. So yeah, I'm glad I made that decision. That's a dope setup there, the Echelon. My favorite is my Springfield Prodigy comp. It's just as nice as a staccato for a lot cheaper. Damn. That one is badass, man. That Prodigy comp. Oh man, fucking 2011. Fucking sweet, man. I got the RFX green dot on it. And the way it co-witnesses is amazing. Shoots flat. And it was pretty cheap. Damn. All right. Sounds like my Glock 45. Now my Glock 45, it was already a pretty flat shooter, and then I sent it off to get ported, and now that thing got no recoil. No recoil at all. It is so sweet. So I know that feeling, man. I love that feeling of when your little setup just shoots super, super flat. Oh man, I fucking love it. Been a Glock guy until the Echelon came around. Damn. See, now you guys are sort of making me regret my getting my G45, but it's all right. Could always get an Echelon in the future. I really do like that Echelon 4.0 C though. I really do. And I think another reason why I didn't get the Echelon is because it's the same size as my Glock 17. And I had to get rid of my Glock 17 because that thing was just a little too big for me. I felt like the 19 and the 45 was just that perfect size. Because every time I would sit up and sit down, my Glock 17 would just pinch me on the side or it would pinch my junk. I hated it. I loved the way it shoot. I fucking loved the way that it shot. But I hated the way that whenever I'd carry it, it would just always just poke me. It just always poke me. So kind of miss my 17 a little bit, but ever since I got my 45 ported, oh man, giving me a 17 vibes all over again. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I love my firearms, man. I really do. I can talk about them all day and all night. Especially my Caniks, man. I like my Canik. Not Caniks, plural, but Canik. Because I only have one. But I do like the one that I do have, man. It is fucking sweet. Especially today, it really put a smile on my face. It really did. When I did that head-to-head 43X versus the Canik, I really thought the 43X was just gonna shoot a little bit better just because of the name Glock that's right behind it. But this Canik really showed out today, man. It really did. Why is the Canik even in this discussion? Oh, Jonah. Because the Canik is a great shooting firearm, Jonah. HK over all of them. Nah, I disagree with you, buddy. Just bought my first, a PSA dagger. What do you think of those? That's a good pickup right there. A PSA dagger. pretty good choice. Those are like probably one of the best Glock clones around. So that's a good choice. JB the Don. Jonah says Sig, then Glock. But Jonah says HK over all of them. All right. I don't know. I think my Glock 45 would be like, hey man, hold my beer. And then my Glock 45 will show you what's up. Because the way that thing shoots, oh man, perfection. So I don't know, man. I think my Glock will have something to say about that HK. Hard Life Survivor, what's up from the NJ? My trio right now is Walther, PDP Compact, Glock 19X, and the original 365. Hell yeah. I got 2 out of those. Except mines are a little bit different. Instead of the 19X, I got the 45, but it's the same thing, just spray painted black. And I got the 365X, which is the same thing as the 365. It just has a little X stamp on it. So hell yeah. I got 2 out of those 3 Hard Life Survivor. Where do you get your range and EDC ammo? I get my range and EDC ammo from Academy. And when I get my range, god damn, what the fuck am I talking? When I get my ammo for the range, I gotta make sure that I don't get any steel case ammo, because steel case ammo may be cheaper, you know, at the register, but it's gonna give you problems. So do not get steel case ammo. Don't. Spend an extra couple dollars and get you brass. You will not have any problems with brass. You will have problems with steel case ammo. So, just a little recommendation. And all my ammo I get is from Academy. Sometimes I'll get it online from Palmetto State Armory, because there's times where they have good deals on, you know, hollow points and, you know, just regular ball ammo. So if it's not Academy, it's from the PSA website. It says that, yeah, most ranges in New Jersey won't let you shoot steel case ammo. Oh shit. I wonder why. Why is that? Do they think it's more like dangerous or whatever? Or probably because you can't reload them as much as you would like. I wonder the logic on why they would ban steel case ammo. Or maybe because it just fucking sucks. That's probably why. Because it just fucking sucks. They don't want to deal with any of the headaches that comes along with steel case ammo. Because they don't want to separate them from the brass. Yeah, facts. That's a good one. Good way to put it, because fucking steel sucks, man. That shit sucks. I would not want to even deal with that shit anyways. Wouldn't even know. If I owned a range, I'd be like, no, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. What up, Lego kid? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, just going on another rant over here about this Canik, Sig Sauer, and Glock. Easier to pick up just brass for resale or reload. Yeah, man. That's one thing I gotta figure out how to do here in this near future, is how to start reloading. Because goddamn, I shoot a lot. I do shoot a lot. I'm probably shooting a little over 1,000 rounds a month. Because on each trip, I'm taking at least anywhere from 500 to 700 rounds. And used to only go once a month, but I'm starting to see myself there now at least twice a month. So I am definitely shooting a lot more rounds. So I'm gonna have to start thinking wisely and start reloading, man, because it's just gonna be a little bit easier for me, just on the amount of rounds that I shoot. They're about getting an elephant. Nah, man, I don't need an elephant rifle out here. I'm in the city out here in Texas, in the north suburbs of Austin, Texas. So I don't think I need an elephant gun here, sir. That'd be a little bit of overkill. It would be pretty cool to have, but I don't think that I would need that over here, sir. That's just a little too much rifle for me. I think I'm good with the nice 5.56 in a 16-inch. I think I'm good. But yeah, man, what do you guys how you guys doing tonight on this beautiful Saturday night going into fucking Sunday night? You guys get any range time in today? I know I did. It was fun. That shit was really fun. Taurus 9mm. What up, my boy? Appreciate you tuning in. That's the leader of the Taurus gang right there, Mr. Taurus 9mm. Hard Life Survivor. I get my ammo from Freedom Ammunition. Never had an issue with them, and a wide selection of 9mm and good prices. Oh shit. I may have to use that connect too right there, Mr. Hard Life. Let me fucking write that down real quick on this iPad. Freedom Ammunition. Hell yeah, definitely wrote that down. I'm gonna have to check them out later, for sure. But I'm definitely gonna have to start thinking about fucking reloading, cause I just shoot too goddamn much, man. I hate these prices. I really do. I remember them good old times when you can just go to Walmart and buy a box of 9mm off the shelf for $7.99. Now that shit is double in price. Double in price. It's crazy. You guys remember them times when you used to be able to go to fucking Walmart and get ammo right off the shelf for fucking $7.99 a box? And there was even times where it would be on sale for $5.99. Damn, I remember those times. Those days are long gone, and it wasn't even that long ago too. It was not that long ago, because my daughter's 14 years old, and this was when she was like around 2 years old, 3 years old, when I used to go to Walmart and get it. So it wasn't that long ago. We're talking about fucking 12 years ago. Also get my 5.56 and 300 blackout ammo from there. Oh man. What's 5.56 running on their website per like, let's say for 200 round box? What is that running? Because I'm paying $89.99 at Academy for the 200 round. So I wonder what Freedom Ammunition is selling theirs for. Cause you know me, man, I'm always if I could find me a good deal, I'm gonna take it. Cause shit, I love me a good deal. Shit, who doesn't? Yeah, inflation just get higher and faster. What brand are you guys getting? I'm usually getting Winchester, or even sometimes I'll go with the Monarch, but I'll just go with Monarch brass. I've tried that Monarch steel case, and that shit is doo-doo garbage. But yeah, but usually for the range, it's usually Winchester. That's what they have that I would say that's fairly clean. And that's just what they have readily available on the shelves over here at Academy. Is that good old Winchester. But yeah, see, the thing is, inflation didn't get shit higher because I was actually paying for ammo. It was more expensive during COVID time. And during COVID times in 2020, this inflation, quote unquote, inflation didn't even exist. So that argument is, I don't know about that argument right there about inflation and prices, because I remember having to wait in line at Academy and paying for Blazer ammunition $14.99 per box. Now they sell that shit for $12.99 or $11.99. That same box of ammo that they were selling during COVID, which didn't have inflation at the time, they were selling it for more. Now they're selling it for less. So I don't know. I don't think it's inflation. I think that's just bullshit shenanigans that's going on. Because if it would have been inflation, then we would have been paying $20 a box right now. But we're not. We're paying fucking 12. So, but I really wished it would have been like, 12 years ago, like I was saying, where you can just, buy it for $7.99 a box. Those were the good old days. But gone are them good days. Now we're forced to fucking pay fucking 12, anywhere from 12 to fucking $15 a box on 9mm. And I've even seen it for a little bit more. I've seen it upwards of $20 a box of 50 rounds. So yeah, man, some of these companies just be playing games with their prices. It sucks. But they know we're gonna buy it. So that's why they do that shit. Right now, my 5.56 full metal jacket grain is 500 rounds for about $250-ish. Okay, that's about the price, the going price, the going rate, I would say. Yeah, because even even at, where I go over here, it's around the same price for a 500 round count. Yeah, because their 500 rounds were like it was like $239 or $249, which is the same thing as $250. So yeah, that's the going rate. It does suck though, because it was cheaper a few years ago. It really was. But, we'll still fucking pay that. Because, us people, we love fucking shooting. That ain't gonna stop us. Let's see. All right. Let me see. I wonder if I can catch that, I can catch some of that fight. Oh, damn. They said, Trump bombed Iran, huh? Oh, shit. Trump bombed Iran. Iranian missiles hit Israel after U.S. bombs Iran. Oh. But why ain't Iran trying to come after us? See, these guys are playing games. See, Trump went after a bully, because Iran is always talking that bullshit. So Trump went after a bully, right? So the bully, instead of coming back after us, the bully goes after some other weak ass country like Israel. That is funny. Damn, so Trump bombs Iran, huh? Damn. All right. Yeah, and World War III is not going to get started. Nah. This ain't gonna turn into like no Fallout or anything like that. Or who knows? It could turn into like some Fallout shit. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But oh man, Iranians are starting a bomb. Pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. Now, you know, if they start attacking any of our US bases, that's when it's gonna really get cracking like that. It's gonna turn into Iraq, fucking Afghanistan all over again. Oh man. We do not need another war. We do not need to be sending our people to go fight these other people's wars. That's retarded. Yeah, but ain't no World War III gonna be starting. Everybody got a nuke now. Damn, those people look all scared. Oh, damn. Damn, I didn't even know this stuff went down. Pretty crazy. That's how much I watch the news. I am massively uninformed on our current events. U.S. strikes Iranian nuclear sites. Oh, damn. They hit nuclear sites, huh? Damn, boys. Looks like we going to war. Spectacular military success. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They hit 4 sites. See, I didn't even know about this. Wow, this is the first time I'm hearing this now. Very interesting.
Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
Oh, wow.
For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They've been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside.
Very interesting. Looks like there's a war in the Middle East. It's pretty unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. We have completed a very successful attack on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now on site or outside of Iranian airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site. Fordo, all planes are safely on. Damn. Yeah, Trump got balls. This was the right call. The regime. Wow. Yeah, they're not gonna want any of this. They're not gonna want any of this. They're just talking like North Korea. They're just trying to pump out their chest. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna still be able to go to the range and go about our lives. So we're gonna be all right. We don't need to worry. We do not need to worry. So, you guys carrying? You guys packing? Do you guys own any of these 3 brands of firearms here? Canik, Sig Sauer, or Glock? I'm sure you guys own probably a Glock fact, almost everybody owns a Glock. But do you guys own any of these Sig Sauers or Canics? Oh, interesting, huh? That's a curveball, huh? A Sig Sauer or a Canik? I thought everybody's supposed to own a Glock. Yeah, not me. What do you guys do? You guys carry any of these three brands here below? Canik, Sig Sauer, or Glock? I carry all three, depending on the occasion. Like, let's say church tomorrow. So when I go to church tomorrow, I will carry this small light 43X. Because when I go to church, I wear a tighter fit clothing. So it's hard for me to carry something more of like the full size. Like a, like a Glock 45. Just a little bit harder. Just because it's a little bit of a bigger frame. It's more of the full size frame, I would say. So, yeah, I look forward to carrying this good old 43X tomorrow. Now, I don't know, man. I've been seeing seeing that new ramjet that came out for it. In fact, I'm watching a Pew View's video right now on his 43X versus his 365X Radian. Yeah, I know everybody's gonna go for the Radian because everybody thinks the Radian is just the superior product, but I don't know. I feel like porting is right there with that Radian. The only bad part about the Radian is the price. That's damn near a price of a new Glock 43X on what they're selling that thing for. They're selling that new Radian for fucking $389. And what I don't like about that thing is that little Radian afterburner sticks out like 3 inches. So you're gonna get your 43X and you're gonna add 3 inches onto that thing from the Radian. I don't know. I think at that point you might as well just carry a Glock 19. Because why would you want to spend an additional $389 on that Radian ramjet? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm even saying that, because this grip module is $389 and you see it right here, so that's a dumb argument. I just feel like porting is just as good as that Radian. It's gonna be cheaper on the price too. It's like a third of the cost. Oh man, that Radian does thing is pretty flat. I do admit that. Look at that shit. Super flat. Looks very similar to this XL that I got right here. Now this XL right here with these ports, I got that V6 ports drilled out the top right there. And oh man, them ports are sweet. This little setup right here, this thing got like no recoil to it. This one shoots better than this one. And that's only because of the ports that are drilled on top. James LaFont says he carries a full Canik Rival SFX openly, Darth Vader style. Damn, that's pretty gangster. Darth Vader style, damn. Yeah, I can't carry like that. I'm too afraid. And we can open carry here in Texas, but I'm just too afraid. I'm just too much of a weenie. I rather conceal carry. I don't know. I've seen too many videos online where people are carrying on the outside, and kind of freaked me out a little bit. So from ever since watching those videos, I always told myself I will not open carry. But I respect those who do, because those who do got big balls, got big steel balls. Me, I got little baby balls. So I'll admit that. I got baby balls. I don't have big steel balls yet. Maybe when I get older, but I'm still a young buck. Maybe my balls will drop when I get a little bit older. That's what I hear, at least. I hear that your balls drop when you pass a certain age and your voice gets deeper and start growing a little bit of hair below your chin. So maybe I'll get there, and maybe I'll be able to be like James LaFont and openly carry like Darth Vader. That's pretty dope. That is pretty cool. Oh shit, you got that vortex with him too, like I got mine. Yep. Yep, that's why I did not get 6 MOA for this vortex here. Because every review that I seen with the 6 MOA, everybody was talking about how they can see this this ugly square. And it wasn't the same with that 3 MOA. And I got no complaints about this dot that I have. This thing is super, super sweet, super bright, super crisp. I like the window size on it. It's a lot bigger of a window than this 407K or 507K. Ever since I slapped this one on here, it almost makes me regret getting any of these hollow suns because of how big and pronounced this window is on this vortex here. Really is something else. It's a better sized window. It just makes it easier for you to find your dot. Really, really easier. I love it. Yeah, the 365. Yeah, that is a clean setup he got right there. Damn, that's a bright front post they got on that thing. That thing is very, very, very bright. Yeah, see, these Glock triggers, especially when, like, if you go from a Glock trigger over to a Canik trigger, you really feel the difference. Like, you'll really feel the difference. Because there is a major difference on the Canik trigger. This Canik trigger is just a whole lot lighter than these Glock triggers. Fucking Glock dropped the ball on that, man. No, I wouldn't say drop the ball though, because they're very fucking popular. Very, very popular. I just wish they would have came out with something better. Like even on this 43X, like why did they come out only with a 10-round mag? Why did it take other people like Shield Arms or even PSA to fill in that void that we were all missing? I mean, don't get me wrong, 10 rounds is cool. 15, that's just better. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I thought that was a 43X. That is a 365X with the Radian. Yeah, so the 365 does shoot faster than the 43X. I always knew that, but I'm glad that I can hear it from somebody else. because even when you shoot like 365 XL or X and you switch over to Glock, you'll feel a difference too. Yeah, because like the way I would describe these triggers on the X or the XL, almost has like a rolling break. Like it'll roll into it and then you feel the trigger. With the Glock, it's just like a snap. Like a little bit of mush and then snap. Me personally, I think the Sig Sauer 365 trigger is better than the fucking Glock trigger. That's just my opinion though. I know other people will say otherwise, but that's just how I feel. I feel like this, Sig Sauer trigger just lighter. It's just lighter. Like I can shoot faster with it than I can shoot my Glock. Yeah, that's the $1,000,000 question: is recoil. Oh wow. Yeah, these things are both very similar. Both very, very similar.
We're gonna find out. All right, so we're gonna do final conclusion before I get these things absolutely filthy, and then they won't be able to shoot anymore.
Oh, I wonder how dirty they're gonna get them though. I don't think we need to get these things too dirty because it's not like we're like in Brazil or anything like that, or we're not in like no jungles. So let's just say, we do get, a shit hit the fan event here. It's like if it happens here, like in, where I'm at here in Texas, it's dry as fuck. It is dry over here. It rains occasionally. So I don't think an enclosed system would be too much of a benefit. I think how I have it now, where it's open, I think I'm just gonna be all right. Yeah. See, that's how I feel with my see, and that's how I feel with my 43X. Like I love my 43X. I love it, right? But right out the box, it's 10 round max, which is cool, but why couldn't they come out with 15? Why? It's like if you want 15, you have to go aftermarket. And when you go aftermarket, it could be a hit or miss. It could be hit or miss. Yeah, you do hear a lot of success stories, and you also hear a lot of nightmares. So, yeah, it is definitely hit or miss. Like even when I was looking at Shield Arms magazines, I was reading how some people's magazines were falling out after 1,000 rounds because they didn't switch that one out from polymer to metal. And I said, okay. I've already got over 2,000 rounds in mine, and I don't feel any difference. I don't feel like anything is worn out or any of that. So I'm gonna continue to run it. Oh man. But see, there is a benefit to buying the 43X over the X. One of the benefits would be price. Sig Sauers are priced at damn near $600-700. You can find a Glock 43X. Oh, Oh, had a malfunction with the Sig already, and he dipped it in water and mud.
Breathing water, an issue.
No issue. Damn. No issues with the Glock, and he had one with the Sig. Oh. Have you guys seen that video from Pew View? He's doing a review on the 365X and the 43X, both Radiant ramjets. He just dipped them both in mud, and the Sigs are starting to malfunction. Not the Glocks, the Sigs.
Alright, that's nice and muddy now.
Now he's dipping his, he's dipping it in mud. It's gonna malfunction. There, first one. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. I wanna see the Glock. Oh man, yeah, fuck that gun up. Oh, after the third.
It just barely popped off.
Oh. Both of them are having issues. See, Glock had an issue after the third round.
Alright, so say Glock got that. They both failed. Glock just failed a little bit less.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna single feed it.
The fucking bolt action.
This thing. Yeah.
Oh man, that's disappointing.
So they're both kind of keeping it in. The Glock just a little bit better. I'm gonna go shower. I'm filthy. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this comparison down in the comments below, and which one you prefer. Thanks for watching.
Damn. The Glock and the Sig, they both fucking failed the mud test. That is pretty funny. That's actually very funny. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? That was pretty cool though. At least the Glock spit off 3 of them. The Sig spit off after the first round. It malfunctioned. That was pretty funny. Okay, no, I gotta put something. So yeah, man, it seems like there's less and less people in here. Everybody's going to sleep, huh? Is it, what time is it? It's 1:22 over here. Yeah, it's 1:22 over here. Shit. Been grinding on this thing for 79 minutes. What is that? An hour and fucking 20 minutes? Ah, that ain't shit. It's still early. It's still early on this fucking Saturday night, man. But it's cool though. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in, who's tuned in and put their comments. Pretty chill. You guys made this a pretty fun experience for me, so I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting review I just seen right now. 43X and the 365X. Pretty interesting review. Now, do you guys own any of these 3 here brands of firearms? Glock, Sig Sauer, or Canik? Do you guys own any of them? Do you guys carry any of these? Would you guys trust your life in carrying one of these 3s? Would you? Or would you not? And if you don't feel safe carrying one of these, let's hear your reasons why. let's hear why. Now me, I love my Glock 43X. I love it. It's so small, so cute, so easy to carry. Now, when I need something with a little bit more capacity, then I can switch over to my XL macro or my Canik, because these both hold a 17+1, while the Glock, it holds a 15+1, but you would have to get the shield arms mag for that. Because right out of the box, you know, the Glock comes with a standard 10-round magazine. So you'd have to go to the aftermarket in order for you to want to get different magazines. It just sucks it doesn't come like that right out of the box. But it's okay. Maybe a Gen 6 will. Maybe the 43X Gen 6 will be 15 rounds. That'd be something. That would be something. That'd be pretty dope. Oh, there goes my light.
Trump wanted a military parade in his birthday. He's a dictator, and this is what dictators do. He wants to stand up there and everybody praise him. There should be Meals on Wheels and cancer research for children, which is all they cut. So that's what we need to fund, and not military in the streets of America. Trump told Fox News that he wants everyone to treat him like King Jong Un.
He speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same.
Oh, these people are funny. So yeah, do you guys carry any of these three right here? Sig Sauer, Canik, or Glock? You guys carry any of these three? These are some of the most popular carry firearms right now in the market, with this one here being probably your most popular of 2025. Now this here was just released a few months ago, and seems like everybody's been trying to get their hands on this damn near Canik. Well, at least I know I was, because every single time I had went to the gun store, it was always sold out. It was always sold out. Finally got lucky and found one. So I got lucky. And I'm happy too, because the way this thing shoots like a dream. Did a little bit of a head-to-head today between the 43X and the Canik. And I really did think that the Canik was just gonna blow it out the water, but it was a very, very tight race. So, I mean, the edge is gonna go to a Canik, of course, but it was a very tight race. Very, very tight race. Now, I did have the thought of shelving this 43X, just because I have different options, but it seems like the more that I shoot it, the more that I think about not wanting to shelve it, because I do also look at, you know, the benefit of it. I look at the benefit of it being thin, ultra compact, and lighter than the other ones that you see right here. Like this 43X is lighter than the Canik, and it's lighter than the XL or the 365X. So like, you know, when I'm wearing basketball shorts or I'm wearing sweats, that's when I can rock the 43X very comfortably. Yeah, I can carry a 19, a 45, or XL or Canik with me, but it just seems like I'm always picking up my shorts more when I'm carrying something like that, as opposed to your 43X. Now with my 43X, once I strap it to my waist, I forget it's there. I don't have to keep adjusting my shorts. My shorts aren't sagging or anything like that because of the weight. So that little combo just works out very, very well for me. Very, very well. And no, I did have thoughts of shelving the 43X, and I think it was because of the previous slide that I had on it. Now I had that Patmos slide before, and I just felt like that Patmos slide was just giving me problems. I don't know why. But ever since I put this Zafiri slide on there, no issues, no problems. This thing runs like a dream. I love it. I really do. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, you know, I thought about shelving the 43X just because I had, you know, so many other options. But after I, you know, really looked into the pros and cons of it, there was way more pros than cons. Way more. The only legitimate con that I would say is just having to go aftermarket for larger sized magazines. Because other than that, that'd be like that's probably like my only gripe, I would say. Magazine size, but at the same time, that whole little 10 round package, it's not bad. Really isn't. So yeah, what do you guys be carrying any of these? Or are you guys like 1911 guys where you guys only carry the high-end stuff, like 1911s or 2011s? You guys think these Glocks and Caniks are cheap for little kids? No, I'm just kidding. I had one guy say that before though. He said that Glocks were cheap and they're for children. That if I want a real gun, I need to get a 1911. I'm like, all right, sir. Thank you for your opinion. Oh man, starting to die out a little bit. Had more chit chat going a little while ago. Seems like everybody's falling asleep now. I'm over here ranting, talking all my bullshit. It's all right. I'll still keep talking. Take all the visas. Yeah, these people are these college kids are captured. How are they all liberal like that? It's crazy. That is insane. No kings. Yeah, we never had a king here in the United States, and we never will have a king. These guys are. They need something to do. They need something to do. That's insane. Said, yeah, man. What are you guys packing right now? You guys carrying? Anybody in here packing? Anybody in here carrying? If you are, let's hear down below. Let's see what you're carrying. Let's hear what you're carrying, I would say. Oh, these guys are crazy. These kids are crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are hearing this shit, but these kids are crazy. So yeah, man, what's up with you guys? What is up with you guys? Who's carrying right now? Who is packing? Yeah, no. Yes, no. Maybe so. Let's see. Oh, damn. They had that parade. So what's up with you guys, man? What up? You guys are all afraid. You guys were engaged a little while ago. Seems like you guys fell asleep, huh? Or maybe because it's already getting late where you guys are at, possibly. Uh-huh. Yeah, Texas, baby. It's crazy how they have these people divided. And it's crazy because the people who are divided those people who are like those liberals, those people look weak as fuck. Those people look like they can get beat up real easily. So man, they're fucking walking on a very, very fucking thin glass. Those fucking liberal, fucking purple haired, fucking big bellied people. It's crazy. Like, they don't believe in muscles or anything because they all have like little skinny arms, like big bellies. And they call everybody Nazis. It's insane.
I don't want to say too much, but it's a good movie. If you guys want to watch it, it would make
Insane. All right. The staccato for the soft mag change. Oh, staccato. Damn, that's the best of the best right there. Staccato. Yeah, there's nothing bad you can say about staccato. Now, when it comes to a 6 Sauer Canik or Glock, there's room for improvement. Definitely room for improvement, but when it comes to a staccato, no, that's just a perfection right there. Perfection. Yeah, one day I'll get me a staccato. One day I will. Then I'll be part of the cool kids club because I'll have me a staccato. Well, in the meantime, what do you guys think of these Caniks, Sig Sauers, or Glocks, man? Do you guys think these are worthy for EDC? Would you guys carry one of these as an EDC? Canik, Sig Sauer, or Glock? Let's hear it. Let's hear your thoughts and opinions. Or are these too cheap for your blood? Because I know there are some people who say that Canik, Sig Sauer, and Glock suck. So what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about these 3 brands got in front of you? What's your thoughts and opinions? Let's hear it. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. Oh shit. This is do all Mexicans support Dallas Cowboys? Oh man.
Yes, yes. Mariachi. This is what I do. It's all $100.
Oh shit. So yeah.
Yes. Make sure you say inside. Yes, yes, yes. See, see. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you guys carry one of these three that you see in front of you? Canik, Glock, or Sig? Do you guys carry any of these? You guys think these are worthy enough for you guys to carry? Now, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna be carrying this Glock Easy right here because it's so small and so easy to carry. So small, I like it. So small and so light. Oh man, fucking Drewski's terrorizing these guys. Poor guys. Poor guys. Wah wah. Could have been records. That's funny.
Escuchar ritmo, mueve el cuerpo, alza la mano, apoya el reto. Soy un jinete caí del cielo, como tormenta va por y vuelvo. Escuchar ritmo, mueve el cuerpo, alza la mano, apoya el reto. Soy un jinete caí del cielo. Una
Comes out. Good, good, good. When you say that, you're gonna see, gonna sing one more time.
Escucha el ritmo, mueve el cuerpo, alza la mano, apoya el reto.
Yeah. I know y'all be doing them handshakes out there like that. I'm trying to fit in with y'all. That's what I do. You want to come to America?
Quería América.
Yeah. You want to You got your visa and stuff?
No, nada más tengo mi pasaporte.
I could get you to America. If you want to. You ain't got to be able to sit in front of me. I can make it happen. That'd be cool.
So what up, man? What are you guys choosing? Do you guys choose one of the three? Glock, Canik, or Sig? What would you choose? If you would choose, and why? Or if you don't like either, type down below what you prefer.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Glock,
All bullshit aside,
Canik, or
that
Sig?
nigga low-key got one of them hits like Daddy Yankee. And when that's time, that'll go crazy in America. That nigga, all he said was gasolina. You need one word. That's what I said. One word will pop off in America, nigga. I told him I'm gonna get him there legally. I don't give a what Trump talking about. I'm gonna get him there.
This movie. It says you can't go. They all try to look like Peso Pluma.
What's this, a chicken nugget meal that you got going? I told him he was 6'2". He told me he was taller. And he was pinching. I didn't know that.
Hey, what's cracking? Someone out west, top, record. Look here, I couldn't do records in Mexico City. Trying to find my homie Juice and talent. See what we find. ¿Dónde eres?
De Culiacán.
A la
De allá mero, compa.
compa.
Yo no pienso mantener este cariño, sufriendo por amor.
Buena pregunta. ¿Tiene OnlyFans?
No.
Vamos a hablar con el CEO. We're gonna go with the CEO. Yeah, that way you ask for share OnlyFans.
The Geopolitical fans.
I didn't know they had white girls out here. Mexican.
I'm Mexican.
And you ain't white?
Yes.
You Mexican or you white?
I'm Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Mexicana.
You can pass for a white girl in LA, like one of the valley girls.
Yes,
You drink matcha?
Yes.
White.
Llena café, los cajones, me tequila montones, no ha llegado. Y ofrecer a la iglesia,
Yeah, all right,
y los
she's out.
nuevos
You don't need to say no more. You good. Come on. Who's out your name, man? I heard you say tequila. You said,
Yes. Tomé tequila montones,
yeah.
y no ha llegado.
Yeah. That's the part I like.
You can hear me
He
better.
said, toma tequila, no sé. I'll give you some tequila too, if you want some. Oh, okay, no. Oh, I'll give you some. If you want a shot, hey, tell us, Paquito, shot. If you want it.
You too. You can do two.
Hold on.
Right, you work. Are you working?
I work.
Okay.
I never believe it can make that $1 million business.
Here's your number. We'll catch up on that. Man,
Nice to meet you.
yeah, nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah, Nika.
Oh,
I,
oh,
I,
now you don't speak English.
no. Is a bad word? Like that. Okay. So, if I want to be a Nika, I can?
Oh,
No?
no.
I'm not Nika. Negra. I'm black. Negra. Okay. I thought it was like Sholo in Spanish.
Me chico, man.
Okay.
So have some respect.
I'm so sorry. It's a beautiful color. Negra. It's cool to be.
That is funny.
Have some respect.
Sir Blythe, all good, but I own the Canik. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Canik. I love my Canik. I love the way my Canik shoots. Shoots very, 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 very smooth. For being as small as it is.
Eso había como defensa.
Yeah, I love the way my Canik shoots. I really do. Shoots so good, and especially with that trigger, the way how light that trigger is, everything just works so perfectly together. I love it. Yeah, I was talking about earlier how I was trying to find a reason on why I shouldn't carry the 43X anymore, because it's a little outdated, I would say. You know, now we have these Caniks that are around. Even these X macros, Sig X macros. Both of them hold 17+1. Bad part about the 43X is right out the box, it is only a 10+1. Would have been nice if it would have been a 15. It's like this micro dagger, or that even that Shadow Systems. What is that? That CR 920, 920X, I believe. Standard 15 round. So yeah, man, I really wish that Glock would have came out with their own 15 round mags. That would have been good. But yeah, like, you know, when I want to carry something really, that's really, really light and small, that's where the 43X comes into play. Because it is lighter than my, it is lighter than my 40, I'm sorry, it is lighter than my X macro and Canik.
It's time to class up. I'm gonna class up all my rules for me getting with this kid. So I'm got 26. I know I ain't working at no Hooters. You know, all right. Yeah. You know what? I don't gotta talk to my guy.
Oh shit. All right, well, it's gonna be 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna have to cut this thing short. I appreciate everybody who was tuned in. Appreciate everybody who's shown love. Have to run it back tomorrow night. So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the love, and peace out. I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Later.